7:49 is the time now. It's one of those things that happens sometimes. We are going to have those problems every once in a while, so apologies. Now, the Italian city of
gorgeous Jacob.
Well, exactly, we saw that. The Italian city of Genoa is inaugurating a new bridge today, almost 2 years since the collapse of the Morandi Bridge, which killed 43 people.
Yeah, the new structure is designed by the architect Renzo Piano, who's from the city and also designed the Shard in London and the Pompidou Centre in Paris. Our correspondent Mark Lowen reports.
An elegy for Genoa's tragedy. The final piece by the renowned Italian composer Ennio Morricone before he died last month, written in memory of the 43 victims of the Genoa bridge collapse 2 years ago, a requiem for one of the worst infrastructure disasters in modern Italian history. Played to a city still in mourning. 11:36 a.m. on the 14th of August 2018, a corroded cable stay on the Morandi Bridge tears apart, bringing over 200 meters of it cascading to the ground. Drivers and residents crushed by the icon of their city. The Genoese architect Renzo Piano, whose designs include the Shard in London and Paris's Pompidou Centre, recalls the old bridge opening in 1967.
Morandi Bridge was, for me, kind of a fantastic, brave example of engineering. Everybody loved that bridge. Everybody also was a bit frightened by the fragility of the bridge in some way. The bridge should never collapse. They don't have the right to collapse.
Piano's new bridge echoes a ship sweeping across this port city, sensors and robots ensuring its safety, 2,000 solar panels providing its energy.
This is my brother, Alberto, Samuele, my nephew, and Ercilia, my sister-in-law.
But it won't ease the pain here. Giorgio Robbiano was due to celebrate his brother's birthday on that fateful day. His 8-year-old nephew was the youngest victim.
I feel my heart like split in two, okay, and one part is missing. This new bridge is just made with the blood of my brother, my nephew, my sister, and under 40 persons that lost their lives, and there's nothing to celebrate.
The old bridge's maintenance company and successive governments stand accused of years of neglect, despite warnings the steel was corroding. 71 people are being investigated, with a trial expected soon.
It's absolutely understandable that people want justice and that they want it as fast as possible. I want to assure them that we're doing our utmost to deliver it with all the resources and latest technology we have for the sake of those who lost their families, homes, work, and for the whole community of Genoa.
The disaster shone a spotlight beyond the Morandi Bridge on this country's ageing infrastructure. Several other viaducts have collapsed over the years in Italy with its economic stagnation. But now it's hoped that the rebuilding too can have a wider impact, to show that new projects can go up quickly and efficiently here, and to bring pride back to Italian engineering.
Italy is able to do this sort of thing. I don't understand why. It becomes possible when you have a tragedy.
A hole in the heart of this city has been filled, but it will take time to heal. Mark Lowen, BBC News, Genoa.
Now, around this time of year, the sky above Bristol is normally filled with hot air balloons. Pilot Clive Bailey, who has just touched down. Good morning. First of all, how was it?
Good morning. Oh, it was fabulous. It was a perfect morning. It's not the fiesta that we normally have. We had 42 balloons instead of 140 balloons. But it's a perfect morning. We flew out from Ashlow. We avoided getting any crowds around. We've landed down at near Chew Valley, so we went straight over the extended centre line from Bristol Airport. The air traffic were great. And we had Richard Goodwin in his pitch special do a big smiley face, so it was a perfect morning.
Clive, just talk us through how it works in practice. I'm assuming the balloon we can see behind you, is that your balloon? And I'm seeing quite a few people on board. How does the social distancing thing work?
140 balloons. We're just doing this one flight just to say we're still here, Bristol.
You weren't tempted to cancel?
No, well, we've cancelled the event itself. So the Balloon Fiesta itself is completely cancelled. and we've just done what we call a fly pass, so people can stay in their gardens and see the balloons just for this one morning. So the event is cancelled.
And Clive, for those people who've never been in a balloon, just can you describe for us the magic of it? What is the thing that is so special about going up in a balloon?
Well, there's millions of people that want to go in a balloon. They just haven't realised it yet, I can assure you. But
And what about next year? I suppose none of us can know for sure, but presumably you're optimistic that we can go back to normal?
well, I think we're all hoping that. I mean, all of the businesses and the tragic loss of life that this has caused, and we're all hoping that we'll get through this year and next year we can return to normal. So we'll start planning the event in a couple of weeks' time, which we normally do, and we'll plan it as a normal year and just take it as it comes.
And Clive, we're just about to go to Matt with the weather. You can give it, because you've been up there. You can tell us firsthand. What's it like up there? How's the weather? What is it? How high up do you go?
Well,
It happened today, and as you say, wonderful spectacle as always. Nice to speak to you. Matt, were you listening just then? I'm not sure. Were you listening? The gauntlet has been laid down. 2,000 feet up. There was a good detailed weather forecast there, and by all accounts, what was it you said? The wind direction was
Got it wrong.
It was slightly wrong.
Yeah, thanks, Clive. I've known Clive for years. I've actually been up there flying with him. I can say it's very, very peaceful to go up there.